everybody. I think I'm just about ready to get started. Welcome in, Parameter. So, honestly, there's not really too much to update on the plot of GuJian 3. Like, we went through a very long puzzle sequence last time, but ultimately not really much has advanced in the plot. Like, we did find the Altar of the Gods. We killed... I'm very bad with character names. But we killed one of the antagonists. And then we had the Bloodline... Not the werewolf brother, but the human one that was head of the opposing archaeology... I was gonna say guild, but that kind of elevates them a bit. They're more like thieves. He briefly joined us, but he hates us because we killed Werewolf Bro already. So I don't really know where we're going. We purged all the demons, question mark. But we didn't really find Wu Zhao at any point. And to be fair, Wu Zhao did warn the other people not to go and actually fight us, so they clearly weren't paying attention. So they got ahead of themselves on that one. Hope you're doing well in Parameter. I'm definitely curious where we are in terms of number of acts, how far we are in the game. Have we officially started Act 4 yet? Wow, we're still in Act 3. This is a long... There are 23 parts to this act. Why is this act so long? I mean, like... like, before it made sense, but, like, how did that not trigger Act 4? That's kind of wild. What else do we need to do? Like, just as a quick recap, like... We went to the battle at the lake. That's where we killed Werewolf Bro. We killed the Archdemon. Right? Then we went to the Flower Festival in our flashbacks. We defended the Celestial Wheel. We found the Nameless Youth last time. And then apparently we're returning to Redwater. Spoilers, I guess. I don't think we got to the point where it wanted us to do something. It's doing a Terra Enigma with the chapters. Ooh, that's a callback. Yeah, I don't recall what we were looking to do in Redwater specifically, other than we just kind of went here. I think we were questioning why the demons were back already. Alright, so they were just briefly having a conversation about her mind's another place, and they're thinking about whether or not the demons are here. I hate that the thing is like just high enough that I have to jump for it. Welcome, Chris. Oh no, there's more. Oh no, that's the same emote as last time. I looked at it, I'm like, wait, I remember the cat paw to the camera equivalency. But welcome, Chris. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm trying to remember if the rocks were this red last time we were here. Probably. There were a lot of filters last time we were here. So I guess we're checking in on the Nameless Youth, who we think is the Yellow Emperor, I think was what they said last time. We didn't get a confirmation though. His name didn't change. Like we technically said his name, but he was still listed as Nameless Youth. So I'm curious if when we go to interact with him again, what we end up calling him. You're tired, but okay. I'm gonna say, one day Chris will get proper sleep. One day. Man, that ice attack is so good, chat. Yeah, speaking of which, Oh. Free shard. Anyway, speaking of which... Oof. We don't have a lot. Never mind. We used up most of these. I wonder if we can finally level up this character. There we go. I mean, I might as well try to make them a little stronger. You know what I mean, chat? I might as well make them do another 100 damage or so. We're getting a lot of demon shards for later, so if we need them for crafting, we're not in a bad position right now. I'm gonna ignore that fight. I don't think I care. Pop a couple of these on the way. like I just struck that one shard down. I got 800 coins. Like, okay. Our money total must be absolutely disgusting at this point. I decided if I wanted to bother taking up the assassinate skill again. I wish there was something that would reduce its cost. Like, it is good, but at the same time, I'm like, I kind of like our other skills more. Let's show our health steal one. I love our health steal one. At least our normal attacks are just boosted in general. Aw, no bonuses from those. What a shame. Oh, you can't... It won't let me jump this, really? Did they really put an invisible wall here? Why? Chad, I have so many questions. Like, did you see it force me down? Like, why did they put an invisible wall here? What is this? Look at that, I can't even, like, walk over here. That's crazy. They really did not want you to go out of bounds in GuJian 3. Let me tell you, chat. Like, we joke about invisible walls in other games, but holy, some of the invisible walls in this game are kind of wild. Anyway, let's go see if he's freaking out. Yeah, why is Changleo not here? Oh, I pressed the shield breaker button. Why didn't I get shield breaker? That's rude. That shouldn't have hit me.
如果不是受了重伤，便有可能是分去了别处。毕竟这个梦境如此之大，要是长柳遇上了什么麻烦，那我们现在能做的就是尽量杀灭赤水的魔。不管他那边的情形怎样，至少可以帮他减轻一点负担。
的确如此。
Alright, so we don't know where he is. He refuses to show himself, so I guess we'll just go down the mountain and kill. Until plot occurs. Okay. I mean, I was avoiding demons earlier, but apparently I gotta go back and kill them. Oh, there's like literally the one that I ran by. Okay. Cool, I guess. Anyway, fight over. There we go, there's my shield breaker. Well, we're getting a lot of bow crystals for the future. So presumably maybe he's busy making a new weapon, because we were talking about before, we weren't able to use the bow crystals. So maybe he's getting a protagonist upgrade. That was just rude. I could have parried, but I was just like, oh, my allies will kill him. And the answer was no. No, they will not.
水变回来了。他的精神力稳定了一些，看来危机暂时解除了。那接下来呢？只有等待。这个梦境中发生的事避不过他的感知，若是他想，自然会来见我们的。
Well, it looks like the problem solved itself. Just making sure there's no other side quests, right? Okay, just making sure nothing popped up in the interim. Where it's like, investigate this rock.
You 没有什么想问我的吗？
我不知道该如何开口，我不想令你为难。
我也一样，不知道该如何开口。对不起。
为什么要这样说？
很多的事，我不是他。 可我又不能不是。
我明白了，你原本就只是你。其实我有点开心，离开天路城后的这段时日，纵然波折不断，却也是我这1000年来最愉快的时光。 和你在一处，我很安心。眼下这一刻，我也觉得高兴。虽说是有些不同的，你心中不必有任何歉疚。眼原本就没有那么多的情感，便如这河水冲刷过实力。即使是曾经有过的经历，但河流奔腾而逝。 过去也仅是过去了，永远不会再回头。我只是感到后悔。
后悔？
当我遇到静云之后，他一直告诉我要变得强大起来，可眼兽明明弱小的朝不保夕，能活至成年的更是寥寥无几。我下意识地认为他可以庇护我10年、20年。 哪怕活过这些时候便死了，也比我的许多同族好上太多。我疏于修炼，从来没有想过静云也会突然离去，而我却什么都做不了。
这不是你的错，就算你当时再拼命，也改变不了什么。时间太短了。
我知道，可是心境 已经不同了。静云死后，我忽然明白，既然世间并无不朽，那么所有活着的生灵，都是在与天争命。在我眼中强悍如斯的静云也是一样。我之于人族，和人族之于神魔，又有什么不同？难道羸弱便不求强大，微小便永坠尘泥？ 没能帮上任何一件事，我觉得后悔。我想在我今后的一生中，永远都不要那么无力，永远不再有那样的心情。
可是你救了我，你救了我很多次，因为有你，我现在才能在这里，所以。 这样就已经很好了。
是已经很好了。你如何能够轮回转世？
还要多亏了辟邪之力。虽然他令得静云早逝，但乱雨山一战后， 却也勉强护住了那一缕命魂。百神祭所下方的玉树上镶有铸魂石，是龙渊当年拿来收魂的玩意儿。姬轩辕不知道我的命魂已经离去，他应该是在乱羽山尽力搜寻了残魂。百神祭所又是天底下最好的养魂地之一，他希望那里的力量可以让我再入轮回。
我在地界时听说，倘若命魂受损，进入轮回之井后，则要经由莫大的痛苦，才有可能脱生。
和重活一事相比，也算不得什么了。
你之前已是妖力崩溃，因为缙云的残魂之故，才治愈了几分伤势。往后10年，你的妖力都很难寸进了。
这也是没办法的事。就像杨平的那个军士说的，哪敢惜身？10年就10年吧。再说了，不是还有你护着我吗？你要明白，我和他终究是不同的，而且这一回，我有足够多的时间。
喂，你们快上来，看看是谁来了。
Entry Soul Sanctuary Beilao, accepted a quest to be a visitor. So I guess they were touching upon what we were discussing was being the case with the plot in terms of whether or not we were GuJian, and it seems like this is like the hardest of hard Also, I got distracted. Hold on, chat. What is this invisible wall? Excuse me. I'm not. Look at that invisible wall. I can't go forward, chat. The wall is too strong. So we did get confirmation last time, but they talk more in depth here about how basically our soul was able to enter the great cycle of life again because we went to the altar where the prime soul would endure great pain in order to do so. So we are GuJian, but we aren't GuJian because we're a reincarnation. So at least there's the hard confirmation. Yeah, that invisible wall was something.
风组长，你果然平安无事。
让你们费心了。当初进入金天轮之后，这里魔气肆虐，我们奋力而战，的确是惨烈万分。在最后关头，姬轩辕大人拼尽全力才将活着的人送走，他自己却是被魔气侵袭了。
姬轩辕，是那位传说中的帝王吗？
正是。
这怎么可能？而且长柳也说了，他并不是。
赤水本就是一座牢笼，让进来的魔除了梦境出口无处可去。他们在这其中会不断的彼此吞噬，又不断的被消灭。
这里的梦境出口是一个诱饵。
不错。在那位大人沉睡之后，他渐渐地发现自己的梦里开始有了魔。比起一个旦夕即灭的梦，持续了上千年的梦域，其间魔的数量自然非同寻常。他认为，与其让魔散落各处，不如掷下一个饵，将他们引到一处，再一举剿灭。后来，当祭灵族流浪到这个梦里，便决定在此安身。
那你们其实是一直在这里消灭魔族？
祭灵族的力量远远不够，若非这一回魔族异变，梦域混乱，甚至引发了灵力风暴，我们轻易是不会进入金天轮的。这赤水始终是那位大人一个人的战场。只是漫长岁月过去，他的力量也在慢慢减退。这个梦或许快要醒了。若还有什么疑问，不妨当面去说。姬轩辕大人想要见你们。
Oh, okay, so they did confirm he's the Yellow Emperor. I thought they were hinting that, but then they kept calling him something else, and then he said he wasn't it. And I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so I was picking up on the subtext, but our other characters did not. I feel more vindicated, because I was like, I'm pretty sure he's the Yellow Emperor, because they were hinting it at the previous session, despite them calling him that. That's why I made that comment earlier. Anyway, I guess we'll go see him. I mean, like, what does it mean? We'll go to Stag Creek, apparently. I mean, what does it mean to awaken for him at this point? Does he just, like, outright die? Or is there, like, another place where he goes to recover? Also, I like that they decided to briefly settle in, like, the Hell Cage, is I guess the best way to put it. Because it just summons all the demons there. To which, apparently, there is no exit. Ears. Lots of stags. I'm kind of curious when we talk to him whether or not he realizes he's the Emperor. Because, I mean, it's been thousands of years, so is he going to go into, like, senility at some point? His identity is in question. Apparently you can swing at them, but it doesn't do anything. Gotta go look at the deer model real quick. Oh, well, put its head down. There we go. Deer. Oh, there's a scenic outlook to go to? Okay, we'll go to that first. That's why we checked the map. Mines are... Oh. Actually, we should probably go pick up the stuff at the mines. We are waiting for materials from that. And then, allegedly, at some point, I will get Pearl Shell. Don't think we got what we needed here. I'm gonna send them out again. I'm just gonna assign one of our random people just so we can level them. I don't really care what they give us, to be honest. So I'll just use this to level them. I'll get a nice range just in case I'm getting low on something. I want to confirm one thing before we go further. Do we have any other craftsmith? Infinite challenge? What? Heavy bronze sword that requires mighty strength to swing. Apparently it's difficulty 4 to craft. I mean, we're getting there slowly. Question is everybody at level 2? No, we have a cook that's level 1. Okay, if there's only a cook that's level 1, I'll wait a little bit before we unlock anything else. Yeah, we need frost scent, which we haven't seen still. We need anything for armor here? Oh, yeah, it's for female characters. Listen, I'm not upgrading our AI. I'm not convinced that their defense matters. I have yet to see proof where they were getting one shot or anything to that extent. Also, there's like a cat tower going on over here.
钟秀班的林先生，那身段，那唱功，堪称一绝。
Oh, we found all the gold guilders. Anyway, let's move on. I mean, like, I mean,
This is
does
getting
Chad even remember
interesting.
them ever dying? I feel like, especially now that they have lifesteal, I don't think they're ever going to die. Like, maybe that's more relevant on higher difficulties, but at least on the normal difficulty, I've yet to see a reason to upgrade their defense. Our defense upgrade is mattered. The game can really combo kill us if we're not careful. Okay, Chad, you get to see the pretty outlook. There you go, Chad.
纪云，好久不见，该有数千年了吧？
还是喊我北洛吧。我是他，他可不是我。
这又怎么说？
简单，我知道他的事，他知道我任何一件事吗？
想不到你的性子也能变成这般。
别管我怎样了，还是说说，你怎么把自己折腾到这个地步吧？
我把自己葬在了溪里，或者说，是镇在了溪里。你也知道我的命格是天元一气格。
天元一气格。啊，我不是有意要打搅你们说话。
无妨的，小英子，多谢你之前送我的那些东西，我很喜欢。
你是长柳吗？长得一样，声音也一样。
它是我仿效斩三尸之法画出的分神，只不过没有完整的记忆罢了。
这么说来，你真的是轩辕皇帝，是我们岑家还有好多人的祖先。
皇帝已没，这世间唯余姬轩辕而已。你可别喊我什么祖先祖宗的，我听不习惯。
那我
要是真这么在意称呼，便叫我一声前辈好了。
好的，前辈。你说的天元一气格，是不是那个四柱皆同、纯一不杂、千古难觅的命格？据说有这种命格的人，必定成王成相，立下千秋功业。难道这是真的吗？
原来后世倒把天元一气格说成这个样子了。它虽然罕见，却也没这么神妙。再者，所谓命与运，你若去信，也不过是个事罢了。事有所趋，但同样能被破去。天下间，又哪有一成不变的东西？我命中相坤，六爻为阴，到得死后，反而阴极转阳。以此一体作处，便足以镇住西陵的魔气。
那么眼下还在西陵的你，到底是个什么情形？
虽有气息，也不能再行动如常。乌之堂当初只有不少半魂莲，因为担心城中的魔气随之异变，我派了人前往清除。但战事过后，死地不可久留，半魂莲多少还有残余，加上他们收藏的梦魂枝，便可致神魂善变。天元一气格之人，命魂又与常人不同。我猜测，是这种种缘由相交，才造就了非生非死之态。
西陵故地为什么会有那么多的魔气？当年究竟发生了什么？而且前辈，你刚才把北洛称作缙云，
都是非常遥远的旧事了，却又好像还在昨日。轩辕丘立后数年，魔族侵入人界。
缙云大人，大人，让我去西陵吧。蒲慎那边就交给大红。那吉霜怎么办？今年的花时间放在那儿，原本就在7日之后。城中集聚的人，怕是远远多过西陵、蒲慎两地加总。何况颍川、郝明与吉霜挨得那么近，万一……你说的这些谁不知道？可没那么多的战士。轩辕丘有再多的部族也没用，那些怪物又不是人，他们凭空出现，凭空消失。谁也不知道何时何地会被袭击，各处的兵将敢动一下吗？就算我和大红去救，也是冒着友雄这边转眼会被偷袭的危险。难道就没办法了？清醒一点，老子不想救吉霜那么多人吗？要是拼了命能把他们救出来，这条命算个什么？吉霜3亿，人势多，可那边的战士人头加起来也比不上西陵或蒲慎任何一地，他们怎么跟怪物打？我们又得带多少兵过去才能救下点人？
缙云大人，不能去找缙云大人吗？
滚！缙云的身体，让他去送命啊！
我会出战。
乌照说过，你不能再去战场了。
还顾得上这些吗？
大人，燕营使来报，颍川、郝明两地也燃起了烽烟，应是遭袭。
果然变成了这样。吉霜3亿都已经
再谈。是，但这半日来，燕营已经累死5只，剩下的怕是没那么利落了。不管这些，继续放出。大人，燕营使来报，西陵无人出城，但城中烽烟由赤转青。
雷祖这是让我们先驰援别的地方。对，吉霜到西陵比到有熊近得多。他说不定也看到了那边的烽烟，他向来有成算，西陵战力又强，是不是城中的情形没之前那么糟了？大人，要是这样，是否我和大红就带兵赶去吉霜、蒲慎？
皮部的战士由荣东和大红各领一半，全力奔赴西陵与蒲慎。缙云带饕餮部驰援齐霜3亿。
是。饕餮部只需给我5士，友雄不能再调走更多的战士了。对上魔族，已经没有什么地方是绝对安稳的。
Welcome, RJ Chaos. We went into a very intense flashback.
您莫要太过忧心，雷祖大人的鹰部几乎都在西陵城内。虽然鬼市身处乱雨山，但乌之堂大部分的人也在西陵，加上您前些时候刚布置的机关，那边的战力绝对不弱。烽烟又由赤转青，雷祖大人会不会是找到了什么破局之法？难道？
Ooh. I don't know how I feel about this moveset. We got like enough range on the initial strike, but not bad. Well, let's take a look at the burning village. Let's just enjoy the view, right, chat? Well, we're going back to what happened, I guess, between the Yellow Emperor and GuJian, where essentially the demons are invading because the White Master, aka Wu Zhao, is on the move. That's Umbra. Whirlwind. Insta-kill move. That doesn't seem damage. I kind of wish it didn't jump so much. As I said before, I don't think you're allowed to... Yeah, I don't think you can block while you're in the air. It makes it a bit more awkward. As you can see, there's like a big time where I'm not... where I'm definitely still hittable by enemies, but I can't block. Or something like that is much easier to deal with. Glad you like the big drum. Most of the game scenery looks pretty good. A little attention to details here and there. Hey, minimap says I can walk over here. Invisible wall, please. Oh, won't let me jump on the roofs. Oh, I wanted to disrespect the combat by just roof hopping. Fine, I guess I'll go deal with what they want me to do. Oh, okay, I was just checking to see if that was solid. Oh. Are you really not gonna let me pick that up? Yeah, those attacks are annoying. I want to make sure I don't get clipped by those, because I don't have life steal, I don't think, anymore. I guess we'll go save our companions. They said 50 of them were sent to defend. I almost got struck there. They attacked me right out of cutscene. That's illegal. Right, chat? The whirlwind does good damage, but it burns 2 meter. Shield breaker him. Build some meter for the next fight. Not bad.
你是缙云大人，我在有熊见过你一面。
有熊来救我们了。
阿娘，我刚才好害怕。
带着这些人出城去，快！饕餮部的战士会在那里接应。
是。
So, I mean, at some point we have to actually die as GuJian, so I guess if there's a place where we're very likely to die, it's probably going into the village of demons. I'm just gonna choose to ignore them because XP doesn't matter for this character. Right, chat, just they're on their own. Listen.
我们活不下去了，怎么会忽然冒出来这些怪物？以前从来没有见过。
别哭了。 就算是死，也不要哭哭啼啼的。等下我看看能不能引开他们。你找到机会就跑吧。
如才，
猪八戒，你是缙云大人，您来救我们了。
一路上的魔暂时被清除了，快走。
是，我去喊上我的朋友。
吕令，
大人有何吩咐？
文天谷那边还是没有回应吗？
没有，按您说的，从第一次收到夜影使的传信后，就已经令人不间断的敲击。只是天界和人界，天上一日，地下1年。大人，
got an interesting time conversion there. One day, or 1 year in the mortal world is 1 day in the heaven. So what is it? Oh, maybe I have to kill these guys. It didn't mark them on the mini-map. That's why I wasn't sure what to do for a second. This should probably be fun. I didn't parry. Did I do it too early? I guess I did it too early. Oh, they're very delayed with the strike. They really want to make sure I can block this. I don't even know what to do with that. I mean, they take like literal seconds to wind up and swing their hand. I'm not used to that. I'm used to very quick strikes. Yeah, I still did it too early. Wow, they are just so slow. They really don't want you to die to these enemies, chat. There we go. I got my parry. It missed. But it was more about sending a message. Is there anything else? Okay, that was what it wanted me to do.
站起来，往城外跑，路上不要停。
好的。
We have a... Oh, the game gave it... Wait, why did the game give us so many healing items here, but not when we're in the actual, like, long corridors? Whatever. Yeah, let's try crossing over here. I think this is where it wanted me to go. It just wasn't on the map. You okay there, game? You thinking about it? Normally you're very good with load times. You have me a bit concerned. That took an insane amount of time. Oh. You got... Okay, you okay, listen. You made me wait like 12 seconds. I wasn't expecting a quick time event after you just made me wait that long. Really? Really? We're gonna do that? Please don't take 12 seconds to load the quick time. That was just dumb. Right, chat? Like, what is this? Why would I think this is a quick time event? The bait is real. I got mind gamed. Mind gamed by the load screen. Next level strats bait theory. Because I put the controller down. I thought it was loading a movie. I was like, why else would it take this long? Oh, man. Well, we'll try again. At least we see what happens if I fail. What? What were we running on? Did something not... Okay. I'm assuming something didn't load. Because that didn't make any sense. We weren't even running on the water. We jumped on something that wasn't there. Whatever, it's fine. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, chat. Okay, we'll try to protect the people here and move on. At least that attack is really good at building shield breaker. There's that at least. Although what is actually kind of unfortunate, and also probably why I don't use the kill move, the kill move stops your combo. Whereas Shield Breaker doesn't, meaning it's easier to chain into more Shield Breakers because your combo never ends. So that's kind of unfortunate. So I can see why I don't usually choose the kill command. And if I'm not gonna have to fight them, I'm just gonna move on. Tell the village they're on their own. Fortunately, I'm burning out of stamina. I don't see many people here, so I'm assuming it doesn't want me to fight all the way through here. Yeah, like I see the bodies of people that were here. There we go, I finally left combat. Oops. Is there something I should be doing here? Or did you actually want me to fight all of those even though there were no people there? I guess it wanted me to fight those. That's kind of unfortunate. I will say, this character's moveset is very awkward. I'm kind of glad we don't use these moves. I think that big sweep move is in like the bottom left of Beilau's skill tree, just for clarity for the chat. Which I don't like, that's why I didn't unlock it. So it's kind of awkward having these big showy moves that leave you really open. I like his spin. Like, his normal attacks I actually like, but I don't like any of his power attacks. And because of the fact that he is kill, it's hard for me to keep the combo going. I guess I'll kill these things. It didn't give me a mission objective, like on the minimap, like if there's somebody actually in danger. I didn't see anybody. They all look dead, so I guess I'll just go back in and clear some enemies. Yeah, because I don't think there were like people up here, or at least I didn't see anybody. Oh well, I'll go backwards for now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that quick time event was something though, for sure. Okay, I'll fight these. I'm assuming these are skippable, but maybe they're not. Alright, that time I got Shield Breaker, which is the one that I actually want. Unfortunately, they're spamming AoE fire moves. I guess the volcano monster from Rogue Galaxy haunts me in other versions of other games. Stupid AoE fire attacks. Whirlwind knocking them down is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. But seriously, game, what did you want me to do after I came over here? What else is there to do? I didn't see any survivors over here. There's nothing on the minimap telling me where my objective is. Oh, okay, this seems like that's where the objective is. Alright, so I don't think the other fights were needed. I think this one was. I didn't see the people in the corner here. Might as well just be immune to them for a little bit. An out of meter for Whirlwind, that was awkward. I was half expecting the game to, like, take rapidly to get out of ice, like it did earlier. I'm like, listen, years of PSO. I don't need to be told how to get out of that. We're good.
得救了。
阿娘，你背后有血。
去城外，那里有其他战士，有什么伤都出去再说。
谢谢。
我扶着你，快走。
Teammate main, GuJian in peril. Also, I love that one of our healing items just debuffs our attack and then we take damage over time, by the way. I don't know why that's a thing. Uh-oh. Okay, game. Where do you actually want me to go? I need a hint. Maybe he wants us to go this way? Alright, so I'm gonna skip these, because these just look like optional fights. Are there anybody surrounded by, like, blue demons? If I see blue demons anywhere, because presumably those are the mandatory ones. Everything else is optional. I don't see anybody here. I'm gonna move on. Also, I set myself on fire briefly, as you do. I don't see anybody. I will kill this and move on then. Ooh, Whirlwind got interrupted by a solid object. That was really awkward. I don't know if chat saw that. I went to use it and it like bounced off the building and almost all the attacks missed. Even though I was actively fighting them. That was super awkward. Oh, Whirlwind, you're so jank. Is it one of those things where I just did it out of order and I have to go back to the place I just came from, even though there's nobody there when I went over there earlier? I wonder if that's happening to me right now. Because I just missed the people that were right at the beginning. Which again, this is why you should probably mark them if you want me to do them in a certain order. Anyway. I don't see what to do here. I'm assuming if I now go to the bottom left, something will actually happen. So, like, I mean, like, there's literally no minimap indicator. I already walked through here. Nobody was alive, so I don't know what the game wants from me at this point. Also, Chad, you know what I'm sad about? Because I was on so many long breaks, and also I was very busy after work, I never got a clip of the final tutorial account for Ni no Kuni. Might have to go back and specifically upload that. I double checked the VOD and I was like, oh. Oh, maybe it wants me to go this way?
纪云，照你之前从魔域脱身后带回来的消息，加上我的一些推测，我觉得魔应该不能轻易的出入人间。你此去极霜3翼，务必要仔细寻找是否有什么看起来疑似两域通途的地方。若是有的话，一定回去，不然杀再多的魔也没用。倘若在极霜无所获，那就尽力救出能救的人，然后赶去西陵，一刻都不能耽误。
Hello, boss. Oh, double parry. See, that guy attacks at a normal pace. I can parry him. I think I've talked about this before in different video games, but if they swing too slow, I actually just cannot parry it. I don't know what it is, but like if they don't have like a somewhat reasonable... How was I supposed to dodge that? They hit me out of the dodge there. Now I'm just confused. Oh, I can't parry that. No, I guess. Like, do I... Oh, I barely can dodge that. That's terrible. Oh, I went to dodge, but I was too slow. It really likes making me fight bosses with this very awkward moveset. I think they want it to be very cool. But much like Rogue Galaxy, I don't like Rule of Cool. Like, sometimes I just want to play with the moveset that I have. Back up. Because his dodge is also super awkward. Oh, that can hit me. I wasn't sure because it kept whipping somebody. Stop doing that attack. Do something else, please. Okay. Oh. Okay. Like, yeah, like, see that? Like, I dodged after he started rising, but I still got hit. I feel like that's jank. I don't feel like that's my fault. I feel like that's actually just jank. To be real with you. Because before, like, you could say I dodged too early, but I definitely pressed it after he stopped moving, and I still got hit. Because our dodge is so terrible. Like, there, I got hit again while dodging. I think if we were Bei Lao, we would dodge, but with this character, he has kind of like a set distance he has to go, and then he, like, hard stops moving, which is a problem. Like, am I actually able to just walk out of it but not dodge out of it? Hold on. Oh no, sometimes he just hits you anyway. Okay. So I guess it just depends on when he feels like triggering the attack. So if he gets too close, there's nothing I could really do. Yeah, like he got stuck on his minions there, so that was easy. Yeah, this enemy constantly alternating between ground AoE and the get off me ability is starting to get really annoying. Can you please let me actually damage you? Oh, he got stuck on his minion, so I went... That time I dodged too early because he got stuck on his minion. I wasn't able to do anything. Yeah, do more of those, please. Oh, I got stuck in his graphic. Yeah, this enemy to me is not fun to fight. It's just a lot of waiting. I don't know. Am I supposed to, like, can I dodge through him? Is that a thing in this game? I don't understand how else you're supposed to dodge this. Okay, you have to dodge through him. Because, like... I guess... Yeah, because you can get stuck on them. I just wanted to show that, chat. That's why I wasn't thinking that was a thing. So I have to dodge into him, which is very... It makes sense in a way, but you also have to realize that dodge just doesn't phase you through things. And I have definitely gotten stuck earlier in the game, so I would not have thought immediately that was the first thing that I should do. Okay, got the parry. Yeah, as I said before, it just ends up being a lot of waiting. Because he's just constantly spamming annoying AoE that stops me from wailing on him. Unless I just feel like taking a million damage. Okay, that makes a little more sense, I guess. Whatever. Dodge that. Oh my gosh, this fight is taking forever. Will you stop spamming that move so I can fight you? Just melee swing at me, please. Ridiculous. What a jerk. Of course. Not the parry. Did he... So that move apparently beats Whirlwind, as I found out, unfortunately. So it's like, did you just hit me out of the teleport move? He did hit me out of the teleport move, rip my meter.
大人，我们在颍川和好明两地没有发现您说的像出口一样的地方。那两处的魔似乎都是从极霜过去的，能救的人也已经救了出来。
尽速离开，把所有人护送去有熊。
您不跟我们一起吗？
我去西岭。
西岭，荣东大人不是已经带了皮部的战士过去，而且那边的情形应当好过极霜3翼。
不，我和姬轩辕猜测，雷祖是封城而战，怕是已经存了决死之意。
I think we saw the strategist in one of the prior flashbacks, because we went to her house at one point. But things are not looking good if they're sealing off cities to form a last stand. Now we're gonna witness the damage. Oh, he hasn't turned evil yet. My bad. I thought he was leading the attacks. Maybe this is what sets him off. So I think he did like the strategist who sealed off the city. that as a camera angle. There we go. Five days later.
你说什么？
我们从极霜3一救下来的人，被鬼师杀尽了。他带着乌之堂的祭司忽然出现，下手毫不留情，老的少的，一个都没有放过。
你活着回来，他是不是有什么话要带给我？
鬼师说，知道你要我们护送那些人回有凶时，他就已经明白了您的选择。此事除去生死之别，不用再相见了。
缙云大人，
什么事？
后敌西陵乌之堂的后敌求见，我们把他拦在了城门处。
我过去。
Oh, the flashback is still going? Okay. Okay, well, I guess we're in a different area now. Also, I love, like, the dramatic music going on, and it's just some guy sweeping the the tiles here. It's like, dun 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 dun, sweep, 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 sweep. Like, just something about that imagery, Chad. The music did not match the scene. But I guess now we'll go confront the White Master, who's gone mad because he realized by us sending the refugees to a different location that we acknowledged that she was going to die in the other city.
人族要变强。
那些死去将士的手艺。
I do like that for some of the ancient design, or ancient designs, the people designs from the ancient times is more accurate to say. I do like that you could see some of the other bloodlines. Like, for example, the guy that had kind of the scar near his eye is related to the werewolf bloodline. I guess it's kind of neat that you could see some of the resemblance to some of the other characters. And also, what's going on with her arms, by the way? Get a good look at that. Did we, like, paint that on? Or is that, like, a condition from us going to the other realm? I do like that we have, like, super gray hair, but we look, like, so young otherwise. I don't know if it's a condition from having gone to the other world or not. As other people look more, actually, older and more ragged.
姬轩辕大人会庇护我们的。
那是什么人？他们在那儿做什么？
怎么搞的？跳下去了！来人，让觉多去上面看看情形。我即刻找人。但是，缙云大人，觉多。 已经战死在蒲慎了，我忘了。无论是谁，找几个脚程快的人去吧。崖下也别忘记搜寻。是。
100多年来，有熊和西陵一直是这片大地上最强盛的2个部族，彼此之间时有往来。 这一代的2位族长更是结下婚盟。及至轩辕丘建立，更有不少西陵人迁居有熊，成婚生子。如今鬼师密令已至，他们到底能如何行事？无言一死，或许便是一个选择，既不负西陵，也不负有熊的亲朋。
一定要到这个地步吗？
西陵城灭，鬼师盛怒，他怨恨你们不曾全力驰援，已经将整个轩辕丘视作仇敌。
后帝，你是他的近侍之一，为什么要来跟我说这些？
须离大人，也就是前代鬼师，他过世前曾嘱咐我多加留意。
留意什么？
乌照大人无疑是西陵800年来天赋最强的鬼师，可也正因为这份强大，他只愿求全，心中并无多少常人会有的成败兴衰之念。您不必怀疑我的用心，我愿以巫之血起誓，对轩辕丘所有人皆无恶意。或许您可以先听听我的打算。
请讲。
诛杀鬼师。
所以缙云就同意了后帝说的。
即使已经发生了那些事，他也从没想过去杀死吴兆。几天之后，又传来了魔在各处现身的消息，不少小部落里没有烽火台，就那样无声无息地灭族了。而吴兆带着巫之堂余下的人，开始四处屠杀，无论人魔，都不留活口。他恨魔族，也恨我们。
真是疯了。
到最后，我和后帝以饕餮部所有战士的命为饵，牺牲掉他们，设计斩杀了吴兆。我甚至怕他死不透，或是以什么秘术作为障眼法，我连他的头都砍了下来。也许一开始就是个错。如果我直接去了西陵，让饕餮部去集双3翼，哪怕我就死在西陵。
哪里有什么对错？谁希望是这样呢？就算真的能选，要面对那种选择，已经是最残酷的事了。怎么做都不是万无一失。情况那样危急，没有人知道每座城里会发生什么。缙云的身体也可能在战场上忽然就崩溃了。乌兆他是以燕陵和天禄城布局，让你，这是他对当年的报复。我一直隐约觉得奇怪，为什么燕陵的魔和寄生植物会彼此敌对？如果是要灭城，他们之中任何一方就足以把我们杀光了。原来是故意这样，这才能拖延时间。要是燕陵的人早早死过，你根本不需要再选哪一边了。贝洛，对不起，对不起，我都不知道。
这是你的错吗？有些事情就算想透了、嚼烂了，也只是自己难过，都不如捅上仇人一刀来的爽快。快点起来，哭有什么用？当务之急，还是要对付吴兆。先前赤水的魔护人增多，现在看你似乎也是受了伤。同他有关。
他找到了我以阵法封闭起来的西陵，打算让那座城重见天日。但我们在百神祭所激发酒井的灵力时，他应该是隐约察觉到思维的情形，想不顾一切赶过去，被我拦住了。我在现实中的力量远远弱于在梦中，虽然一时困住了他，却也失去了对西陵法阵的控制。
这么说来， 他难道是想在西陵城里打开一条往魔域的通道？
他始终是想灭绝两族。若是两处连通，人魔相争，对他而言，是最好的结果。
北渊海内乱，怕是也有他在其中搞鬼。你可以再出去吗？
天星禁瑶引发的魔族异变，差不多结束了。赤水的魔也被扫荡过，我离开此地没什么妨碍。不过还要麻烦跟你们一起的那个眼妹，施法助我凝实一下神魂。
可以。
我想去鼎湖取回我的弓。先前那把，只是以精神力变化而成，弱了。眼下我们也进不了西陵，乌兆定是在封城修复法阵。
那便先去鼎湖。
Alright, so I think, are finally going to be allowed to teleport to other places. Because remember, Chad, we haven't been able to go back to the other realm at all since our powers were briefly weakened. So that's good. I wanted to go to the lake anyway because there's stuff we have to fish for. And then as guessed, we are about to go retrieve the real bow for this character. So I guess to explain the whole, oh, I'm not him, and it's because he's a copy of the other character. I guess that kind of makes sense. This is like the true realm where the main spirit is, and he split himself off to defend the other places. Although, why he felt he had to stop the Wu Zhao at all? I mean, I don't know about you. I would have been okay with fighting Wu Zhao at the altar of the gods. I'm just saying.
你们在这个梦里的经历，我都能看见。奈何梦域异变，经天轮内的情形，也令人难以分神。好几回想要帮忙，却是有心而无力。
前辈，别这么说，你很厉害了。渭水剑炉里的那个法阵，你一下子就看出了阵眼，我都还在晕头晕脑的。
你于阵法一道有些天分，若是得空，将你平日所获与我说一说吧。
啊，我吗？真不好意思，但是又很期待。
Alright, so we got confirmation that it was him that shot the arrow. Not that we didn't know that before, but the game just reconfirmed it.
史书上说，皇帝与九黎决于中路之野，天下底定。这也和魔族有关吗？
九黎的头领正是魔帝蚩尤。
啊！
一世为人，后因浊气、神血和怨恨而成魔。昔时，赤水女子献玉龙而来，将蚩尤与众魔收入9天风灵境中，不想反倒令他们逃回了魔域。
You can't just casually hit me with the she came here with the dragon. Like what? What do you mean she came here with the dragon? But like no. Back up some steps.
这样说来，天界倒也是花了大力气。
他们收到传信后，就遣了仙神来人间。人族终得喘息，毕竟我们之间有盟约在前。而且倘若人界实现，魔族攻入天界，只在早晚。蚩尤当年远于伏羲之手，安逸成灭，他与神族可谓仇深似海。
And apparently people could become demons if exposed to enough, I think they said tainted blood. Yes, I would like to leave this place. I would like to teleport freely soon. Did I even need to walk out there? Like, I'm pretty sure I could teleport. It didn't mention that we should be able to teleport, but we should be able to come back. Now we can come back here. Okay, good. So if I want to check out the shop that's here. I want to go to Amber Reach before we go with the plot, and then we'll check out the mining stuff at some point. Alright, so he still has the outfit we gave him earlier. Let's go, I guess, harvest, because we needed, what, pearl shells, I think, from the fishing thing? Oh, we're getting another cutscene, apparently. I'm never gonna get a chance to talk about the other cutscenes. They just chain forever.
大人，您现在能不能找到殷石君呀？
有什么事吗？
刚才我在那边除草，忽然有个奇怪的东西跳到了眼前，他让我把这个交到殷石君的手里。
那就给我好了。
不行，我答应过只能给他。
拿来。
你，
我就是。谢谢你帮忙传信。
我要去告诉外公他们。
这上面有魔族的气息。
是我曾经将白桥托付给他的那位大魔。400多年前，我与他本有一战，却因为意外受伤而未能践行。我们便重新约定，待我伤好之后再决生死。想必他是听闻我从天禄城里出来了。
我以为你们是朋友。
先是对手，再是朋友。10年之后，待你腰力稳定，我会去新商城赴约。
Okay. We learned how to craft ominous fog. Leather bow enhancement acquired. Okay, we completed the eclipse. So did it want us to do anything? Like, we got a message about the duel. Of course, we're not gonna get any pearls. I swear, chat. Mission impossible. Never gonna get. I might as well as level some of our people here. Oh, you still have to manually collect these? I thought they were gonna automatically do that for us. I can see why I don't bother with the farming one usually. Maxed out an ore. Now the question is, did we unlock any new areas? We did. I don't think Show Mountains was a thing. Gold Imperial Pill. Yeah, I don't think we got this before. Okay, so we finally have a reason to send out the exploration team. We're getting to the point where I could, in theory, just buy everything here. I probably will. Right, chat? I might as well as. Shockingly had enough money for that in one go. We'll save a little bit of cash because we still have upgrades at some point to deal with, but I'm not in a rush for those. Was there anything else I wanted to do? I think so. I have enough money that if I really need to do something, I will. And then since I'm gonna check out what the other merchant has here, the worst thing that'll happen is that I'll just sell the quadrillion feathers we have and get a bit of cash back. I would like to point out that we are still, like, unable to hand in the Wild Soul quest we got in, like, Act 2. She's just been waiting very patiently this whole time. Like, I know we haven't been to the place where they're from yet, which is kind of wild. Oh, there's a side quest here. I didn't even see that the first time we were here. Well, I'm glad we came over here. Apparently it was worth coming this way. I guess it's one of those things when you're kind of teleporting between areas, it doesn't fully show you everything that's available. That is a lot of money, by the way. Yeah, we're doing fine. Let's get rid of some carp. There we go. See, we're almost back up to the what was it, 30,000-ish we were at before. Just looking for anything that's like just a little too high on the number count and trimming it out a little. Yeah, they definitely needed some ability to quick scroll through here because this is kind of ridiculous. Okay, so at least we should be able to get more resources as we continue. Legendary spiritual creature. What? Wait, what? What was that last item in our inventory? Can we use that? Also, the fact that you can't just hold down and scroll is criminal. Whoever designed this menu specifically, rest of the game is like an A. Maybe A+. That menu, C, needs improvement. Hello, Nissa. What do you have to say about whatever's happening here?
之前在人界，我遇到了一些事。
同天路城有关。
不错，在某座山里。
这，便是玄哥指的旧事吗？他并未与我细说。玄哥过世前的一段时间，恰逢魔族异变，这时许多事都安排得有些仓促。他曾说过，若是有一天你问起天路城的旧事，便带你去找宣池长老。
长老会，符砚的幻象中提到过。
长老会中曾经有王之下权力最大的十几位辟邪，不过后来，玄哥将之散去了。
为什么？
便是应了人界有句话：道不同，不相为谋。贝洛，你跟我来。
Okay, so as we follow her. Well, you know what? Sorry, chat. I missed your messages. On stream, it looks fine. My little reader froze. I just realized. I'm like, chat's been quiet for a while. The last thing I saw was dramatic, and I was like, oh, I refreshed. My bad, chat. Yes, we were wearing very goofy headphones.
应该并没有出现彼此吞噬力量的情形。
真是强大。
你也知道，他们并非一胎双生，
太好了。
年岁差了10载有余。
那他们的力量也是十分霸凌。
王辟邪都是如此，尚在胎中时，母亲便会有些微感应。不过这2个孩子虽有为王的资质，却是不及你有玄哥。
And I do. It's weird because we accepted like the massive darkness of the previous cutscene, but then we didn't really do anything with it. Like I thought it was gonna be like now go to this location, but it just said quest complete, and I'm like, okay. Like, you don't want us to do anything with it? Like, it's just there, I guess? So presumably that item I was looking at in the inventory was the swirling mass, as it was the creature they were mentioning before.
终归还是来了。你就是新王，和玄哥很像，但又不像。
我想知道，当年我和玄哥出生之后，发生了什么事？
仙王，这称呼是改不过来了。对于我们这些老家伙来说，仙王永远是你的父亲。双子之事是他一生的心结，他不欲再提，也让玄哥不得提起。
是因为这样，玄哥在我面前也未曾细说吗？
辟邪孕育不易，王族尤甚。先王妃诞下孪生子，2位殿下的力量又都十分强大，我们自然也是激动欣喜。可没过多久，就发生了一件意想不到的事情。
是不是玄哥误伤了我？
那些侍卫也只知道是误伤，但其实你当时伤势极重，命在旦夕，差一点就活不下来了。先王和先王妃只能将你们兄弟2个暂时隔开，却不是长远之计。无奈之下，为了免去将来的祸端，我们便决定在2位殿下间指责其意。先王同意了这个做法，先王妃却不愿。于是他命身边的禁卫将你带去人间避祸。乍一看，一方是为了全族，另一方则是不舍亲子。可事实上，长老会中并非所有的辟邪都全无私心。有些辟邪认为，
先王有了2个力量强大的继承者，未来恐怕会影响长老会的权力，于是便顺势而为。
即便他们彼此相争，又怎能祸及幼儿？
唉，玄哥成年后花了不少时间调查此事，长老会的种种作为，自然也是自食恶果。
卑微眼族，王上竟还不将他赶出天路城吗？先王便是一时没有想清楚，才会收留了如此污浊之物。
殷时君曾在城中危急之时，与我们一同奋战。严长老就是不知恩义。
可笑，眼族也配谈什么恩义？他既然来了光明野，便是依附我们而生，和那些弱小的妖族没有什么两样。
弱小的妖族，所以就可以任意践踏、生杀予夺。所以你喜欢豪族的毛皮，便让他们自尽过半，只为给你做一张华美的毯子。
皇上是打定主意替那些弱者说话。
辟邪只是辟邪，不是这魔域的主宰。
您是不是忘了，若没有我们辟邪开辟光明野，常氏早不知变成什么模样。这些魔域小族多半也已经血脉灭绝，同命相别，只不过让他们献上些皮毛，实在不值得拿来一说。
对严长老来说，的确如此。毕竟，你也曾经因为莽生族对你不够恭敬，而屠了他们全族。
王上，今日在此，不是为了让您指摘这些。您若是不愿把那眼族驱离天路城，此事也可以先放下，就与我们谈谈，您为何执意要去霓裳吧。他在王族旁支中，只能算得弱小。如何能与您诞下强大的继承者？
娶我所慕者为妻，有何错处？你们未免管得太多。
玄哥，自从你即位至今，做了多少任性妄为、不遵旧律之事，你还要如何胡来？
旧律，若是长老会这种腐朽之物，不要也罢。
你
将3位长老带走。
玄哥，你好大的胆子！先王也不敢这样对我们。
那你们不如去找先王说理。
拦下你这叛徒！强者为尊，弱者臣服，你不也是赞同我们的吗？
不要把我和你们相提并论。
轩哥，看来你早有打算。不管你相不相信，长老会中并非所有的辟邪都存有私心，我们只是为了天路城，为了血脉的延续。
我相信，你们一直都说辟邪很强，可强大如斯，便是为王，也必须弃掉自己的幼子，必须依照血脉的强弱来决定婚配。生而在世，有何自由？有何血性？
这世上谁能真正自由？为王便有为王的责任。
一日不敢忘记，但若是我的孩子，我可以接受他死于战场，却不会为了尚未发生之事，置他于死地。许多事情并非近在眼前，你们只是想把所有的不定扼杀在萌芽之中。你们只是将自己看得太过尊贵。辟邪开辟光明野，在此立城，除了有守护之意，也因为比起常世，魔域更适合我们生存。我们和所有的妖族没有不同，会遇到不可战胜之敌，亦会面临举族倾覆之灾。辟邪走到今天，如同那些在你们眼中弱小不堪的妖族一样， 是辛苦挣扎奋发而来。在我心中，亦是以此为傲。可这骄傲，与你们认定的尊贵是不同的。
玄哥，就算你可以说服我，也总有辟邪不会同你想的一样。
我只做我能够做到的，长老不必多思。不过是时与势，1000年以前并无长老会，谁知道1000年以后又会是如何呢
？Rip Super Mullet chat. So sad. We don't get to see Super Mullet anymore, other than in flashbacks. I think we called him Power Mullet, my bad.
那之后过了10几年，轩哥才将长老会完全解散。原来当日是这样的情形。
他很聪明，先找上了最狂妄的初长老和严长老，狂妄而又无知。
回去吧，我没有其他想问的了。
我以为你会很想报仇。
我该找谁报仇？
So he kept her around for another decade? Was that my takeaway from that? Shadow of Giant Beast, take a moment alone. Uh-oh, okay. We'll go do that soon, I guess. Well, it seems like the council were a bunch of terrible people, but to be honest with you, I kind of thought Lancian was in the council. I guess he's just a generic nobleman. Oh, look at all these healing items I don't care about. Yeah, we got the kites. I should probably put the kites up at some point. Seal paper. I'll get buy more seal paper. Well, I don't see anything else, so we're gonna go to the next point. I feel like they're trying to do, like, overtime to make Lancian a bit more likable, but I still think he's one of my least favorite characters. Other than, like, the obviously evil Lord Young and the other High Lord we just talked to earlier. Like, oh, we only drove them half to extinction. They should be grateful. Like, a classic evil right there. I think Lancian's just kind of on the, he's not evil, but he's definitely not likable. I guess we'll reflect upon... Oh, this is not where it wants me to go. You want me to go up to the other building? Yeah, it would have been kind of nice if you color-coded this a different color. I definitely thought it wanted me to just go to the edge of the building, but apparently it wants me to go to the upper area. And what exactly? I gotta go over here. I will remember gradually how to climb stairs in this game to make progress. Oh, I see. What do I do from here? Yeah, rip Power Mullet, though. So sad. All those decades of growing out the hair, gone. Yeah, we had kind of a philosophy off with them. They're like, is a king truly free of duties? We're never free, chat. We're never free of side quests either. I wonder what she ultimately did to get kicked from the console. They never really explained that. Damn, she T-posed on
我
us.
听说先王妃是战死的，而你们的父亲去了魔域深处。
魔域深处，
不少辟邪王退位之后，会去魔域的更深处游历。那里广漠无垠，他们动辄数百年才归来一次，或是就此一去不返。
那他没有再回来过吗？
据说是在一座魔的城池里陨落了。
玄哥是对的。
什么？
后来，他肯定能感觉到我还活着，但直到10年前，他才让雨林去人界找我。要是更早一些就把我找回来，恐怕真的免不了城中大乱。辟邪只能有一个王，这并非由我们自己来决定。他是很好的王，而我却没能尽到自己的责任。
北洛，明明是族中让你吃了许多的苦，你会不会觉得很失望？
往事已矣，当年那些人事都已经风流云散了吧？虽然有点不想承认，但玄哥对着宣池他们，已经把我想说的话都说尽了。这世上有光就会有暗，何况是辟邪这样的庞然大物，巨大之下必有阴影。可辟邪依然是辟邪。
Achievement made, Shadow of the East. Complete quest, Shadow of the East. Well, apparently he feels like we don't have anything else to say. They were thoroughly told off, and that was good enough. Alright, so we have to go find this last fish before I forget to do this. And then we also should probably go back to the human world, because I'm sure there are many side quests that we have to do. I love that meanwhile the Emperor is like, hey, are we gonna get a bow upgrade for me? And I'm like, no, we must fish now. Listen, the encyclopedia is one from completion. It's really important. There we go, there's the fish. We're like, but the other guy's taken over Jiling because I can only divert my attention somewhere. Like, no, fishing. Poor guy. Yeah, let's go find out what we need to fish with. I know in the other lake, chat might remember I got the worm scale from like the beginning of the game. Oh, I'm stuck on invisible enemies. That's cool. But anyway, so I never actually tried fishing with it. So the game will tell you that you can't use it in certain locations, but we should be able to get the pale worm. I think that's what it was called, just pale worm. By just going back to the lake. But the lake is also plot, so I don't want to go there right away. Wow, that did like actually nothing. That was kind of sad. Our defense is kind of crazy right now, chat. Wait, are they retreating from us, or are they just... Oh, they're attacking, just slowly. Okay. Fishing is definitely more important than plot. Like I'll go to Lake Ding, but it's only because they tricked me into doing plot while getting the other thing. Yeah, I don't know when it said we could come back here, because I definitely feel like last session I was not able to go here. Because I think I checked around the time right before we went to the Altar of the Gods. Because before it said, now you may freely travel, blah, blah, blah. So it gave us a pop-up then, but I don't remember it saying we could come back here. I'm gonna try some of the unique bait. I love that we've completely broken this mini game. Every time we play this mini game, it brings a smile. There we go. Wow, I got it in one. So we got the right thing that we need to use. So we need to fish long enough so that we get the fingerling for it. That was easy. Also, that water ripple, kind of outrageous. I don't think it should be that big. I feel like they messed that up a little bit. Oh. Yeah, why was that fish struggling so much? Oh well, we'll try again. That's what I get for trying to take it at a somewhat normal pace. No, only mashing, chat. Only mashing. There we go, only mashing. Did I really get a pearl shell from here before I got a single pearl shell from our own fishing thing, despite going there like 12 times? Seriously? But anyway, for people that don't remember, it says at the bottom there's a button you have to press, and it'll alternate randomly between the 4 face buttons on the controller. But they forgot to check to see if you were pressing the wrong button. So I just hit all the face buttons, so it doesn't really matter what it switches. There's no reaction time. I'm just mashing every button all at once. So chat can't see it, but I have the controllers put on my leg, and I have 4 fingers across the buttons. 2 are being pressed by my left, 2 are by my right, and I'm mashing out of my mind on this minigame. Like, no thank you. What's your favorite kind? Something like that. Come on, give us the thing. Okay, we need one more. I'm still upset we got Pearl Shell there before our other fishing thing. As I said before, we even have like high-level fishing. Oh, it's not like I'm sending people in with like 20s. We had like 3 with like plus like 50 to 60 range. Oh, come on. Seriously, we're gonna get everything but the thing I want? Brutal. Anyway, I'm gonna keep fishing. Yeah, so every time we do this minigame, it amuses me. We're definitely not playing the way that it wants us to play, but it's fine. We couldn't go out of bounds in GuJian 3, but we broke the minigame, so I'll consider that a win. Right, chat? Good enough. There we go. Now we should officially have all of them. We did it. So let's go to... You can just go back to the Altar of the Gods. I don't think I want to do that. We spent enough time there last session. Go to Yanling first. Also love where it says press any key to change the tips, and I just do stuff like this to make the tips go at hyperspeed. Poor tips. They're just trying to help us, and I'm like, no, I will not read the... It becomes its own mini game to see how fast I can make the tips flip. Okay. Did we get any more quests on the quest board? Oh, wow, we got a lot. Okay, in the same boat. Give me out rice... I didn't mean to press that. Give me out rice to help the people, but I got no time to make the purchase too. Look for... Find one to do it for me. Okay, we should have 1,000,000 rice. Homeland rebuild 2. The buildings in Ling suffer from heavy damage. To rebuild them requires many stones. Looking for help. Okay, I should have those. Medicine storage 2. The clinic is crowded with wounded and short of medicine. Looking for regular healing salves. Oh, man, I was... we could have just purchased those. I was right at a merchant that sold those. That's annoying. Back for those. Fresh start 3. Looking for Camperwood dyeing machine, both enduring and pest proof. However, urgent need materials. Other materials we'll have to do. Warm up. I was going to the capital for the Lost Tales tournament, but my plan was interrupted by the disaster. Looking for practice. I don't mind schooling you real quick. What is this? I know I'm missing quest items. What am I missing? Yan Ling floor maps, and I need 5 right. I might actually have... Oh, no, he wants 10 regular healing salves. Never mind. Disregard. Disregard. I was gonna say, I think I have 5 regular healing salves. I don't know if I have 10. Let's check to see if I can build Yanling floor lamps. You know, we're not in a rush to save the world. It's fine. Listen, Wu Zhao will wait patiently for us wherever he is, as we just mess around. I think I already have these. Man, oh man. And there's Yanling fence. Windows, dyeing vats, dye machine. I wanted 5 of these, I think it said. Also, why can I not change the amount? I think the UI is bugged. I'm hitting left, right, just so chat is clear. It doesn't change the set amount. Hitting up and down doesn't do anything either. So I think this is actually glitched. Because I don't get why they would ask me set amount if there's nothing I can hit on the controller to make it go there. Hopefully that's enough. And I'll check to see if we need anything else. Otherwise I'm gonna have to go I'll just get the healing salves out of the way.
你找老朽有什么事？
It's weird that when it says like when it gives you something that you failed, it makes you sit for a while. Okay, so I do need a dye machine. Because it said we needed other materials, but no, it really did want the dye machine. Regardless of what the rest of that text said. Alright, so I need to do the dye machine. I could, in theory, just make the healing salve / check how much I need from the other location. Forget what my menus are sometimes. Okay, we at least have a tailor, so that's good. I have a couple herbalists. Yeah, most of these people, once they're burned out, I'm not gonna bother helping them again. I'm gonna use Porky Lee as a carpenter. I'm gonna heal Chendong in case we need him due to his higher skill rank, but hopefully we don't need him too much. I'd really prefer not to have to cook a million things just so that we can feed them. I find that kind of annoying. Oof. So I can't even make these. I don't have enough deer hop because I burned them up earlier. It's annoying. We did have like 80 at one point, and I sold some of them. That is so unfortunate. So sadly, chat, I'm gonna have to mash this like 5 million times to go back to where we were. They wanted a dye machine. Let me get that out of the way now. Like one floor lamp shy. That's so sad. Yeah, we still have other architecture I could learn at some point, but I'm not in a rush. I could get other bonuses for our allies, but I don't think I care. I don't think any of this is relevant to me at all, so I'm not gonna bother. Oh, we can make another outfit for our other character. The faint echo of ancient times is somewhere to be heard. Belo's outfit. Sure. We have another outfit for the protagonist. Are there any other outfits we haven't looked at? Looked at these for the most part. Been back in the ancient cloak. I guess that's his default outfit. Yeah, see, he has all these things that we could improve or equip, but I'm like, yeah, I just don't care. I don't think I'm gonna bother upgrading him. Be real with you. Wow, we did all that and we haven't leveled enough to get star points since the beginning of the session. That's kind of wild. I guess we were playing as another character for most of the combat this session. Alright, so I'm gonna hand in this, and then I'm gonna go back to the other city so I could purchase medicine, and then we'll do these quests later. What do you mean I'm still missing 5 of them? What? Or is this guy a different quest? What quest is this guy? I thought I selected this one. Oh, he wants baskets of rice. Is that like a craftable? I thought he just wanted rice in general. Okay, that's kind of annoying. We'll come back. Baskets of rice, huh? Because if I have to go back and craft another thing, I'd rather see if there's anything that needs to come here.
怪病来得快，去得也快。
Autumn wind brings the sense home, nothing soothes but a perch finely cooked. If you hear these sorrowful words, take me 5 perch and come to me. Easy quest. I think we have like 80. Alright, let's go see if we can purchase the other medicine here and revisit chat's favorite characters. I'm gonna buy some pork in case I need it for cooking later. I need it there. Hello, food merchant.
给我来10个。这下总算是好些了。那些新工程医社的道士可厉害。
Oh, so we're kind of in our old design.
这里眼看着没事了，但外头。
Oh, they only sell lessers. Oh, come on, really? So annoying, chat. I don't have enough to do the other quest. That is so unfortunate on so many levels.
家里的菜刀怎么又锈了？
Was there nowhere else we could get it? Because, like, Deer Hop is gonna be... Like, I could probably send expeditions for it, but that seems like a really big waste of time. I'd really prefer not to have to do that.
有事吗？多谢上。
Oh, we finally got soft sense. Wait. Hold on, we did it, chat. Hold on, we can actually complete the Spirit Realm quest. Hold on. And we can also check that merchant to see if he had the upgraded medicine. Because I really don't want to do expeditions for like 20 more Deer Hop, and then have to potentially feed our artisans, and then also have to craft it multiple times. We did it, Chad. It took till almost the end of the game. We could finally complete Wild Soul, which has been marked forever in the bottom right for a tracker. I think it's gonna oh. Hello, cutscene.
你竟然看过那么大的青蛙，真厉害！
只是走了多一点的地方，也就见到了不同的风光。
下回我也要去你说的那里。北洛，
我来给清雪姑娘送药材。
那你们说，我先不打扰了。
鹿火草、花香果，还有苎麻根，都在这儿了。
来得正及时，我这就去分拣看看。
清雪姑娘，多谢你在之前的大战中与辟邪共进患难。
哪里用得着这么客气？我一直很钦佩辟邪，何况这座城中也有不少我的朋友。
那便不言谢了。霓裳和我提过你的事，要是还有什么需要我们帮忙的，尽管开口。
已经没什么了，倒是让你见笑。
不，我觉得很有勇气。那么长久的惦念一个人，沧海桑田而不忘，是什么样的心情？
可能并没有别人想的那样悱恻惊心，该是如人饮水，冷暖自知。或许这样的经历听起来很不寻常，但芸芸众生里，我的故事也没有什么特别。它对我而言非常重要，所以我会为之尽心竭力。但这终归是我的旅途，漫漫多彩。我的时光里，不仅仅有这一人一世。
我懂了，冒昧之处，还请见谅。
无妨的。辟邪王，莫非也是有了什么牵挂之人？
是啊，如人饮水，冷暖自知。
Even made Wild Soul. You should attain popular puppet making? What? Okay. It's not where I thought they were going with that. There we go. I'm trying to make my own path. Although sadly there's kind of an invisible wall here. There we go. Let's get around it.
Okay,
did you have the thing I'm looking for? You do. Chat, give a salute to the 10,000 in cash I'm about to lose on this stupid quest. There is no way this quest is gonna be worth it. There is, I doubt, like, there's no way. It's gonna give me like 2,000 in coins or something stupid. It's so not worth it. Oh, right. We have to determine baskets of rice. Did we? Dude, can we even craft that? I don't remember. I don't think that's like part of the normal things that we have to get. Let's go to Lotus Gate briefly. So we have been getting some recipes from exploration, but I don't remember if we got this one, and we would have to scroll through all of these to find it, because I don't know where it would be in the list, which really sucks. We're looking for basket of rice in this massive list of text. I might not have it, which is the worst part. But I don't know how I would be able to tell. It's looking like I probably don't have it. Look at the beginning one more time. Maybe these are here. Okay, so I think I know how to get this one, but we're gonna have to wait to complete this quest. Not quite where I thought it was. Uh-oh, did I miss an opportunity to complete this? I don't see what I'm looking for here. Uh-oh, chat, I might be in trouble. There might have been a short time in order to get the thing, and I might not have received it. Because I didn't remember that that was a thing. Unless this one has it. Ooh, that kind of sucks. That kind of sucks. So, I think this was originally available in Yanling. But Yanling won't let me re-explore that. So, am I locked out of completing that quest forever? If so, that kind of sucks.
Damn.
Yeah, because I don't think we got the other things that were there. Yeah, so I think I missed the opportunity to I don't think I can complete this quest then. That feels kind of rough. Huh. I didn't realize there were permanently missable recipes, but I have my notes here of where this is. So there's two things that we could have gotten here. Unless they rotate? Maybe it rotates? So maybe there's hope. So we'll try to get the other furniture out of the way. And maybe once it's there, we can get the others. I'm not sure. So we only have one Yanling location, so we'll follow up on that for now. But either way, we can't do anything at the moment until we search there. Let's see, chat. Will we finally get the pearl shell? No, of course not. Okay, so let's head back then. That is really annoying. So hopefully we can get it maybe next time. I'm gonna have to make a note. Well, I mean, I'll probably be playing for another half hour. I take that back. I have a chance of getting it in this session. Almost everything else we want is over here. Yeah, we got some time. We could probably check at least one more time in this session. Chat, they tried to challenge me to a game of Lost Tales. What a fool. I like that I have not bothered to learn what any of the rare abilities do, like, at all, at any point while playing this game. I'm like, listen, I don't think it matters. Yeah, we're just playing the game of match as many yellow as we can and red. There we go. I should probably take one of these off of the board. This guy off the board. Oh, she's like an auto pickup. She's gonna give us points for sure. Oh, or not. I don't have the other pair she needs. Disregard. There we go. Oh, I don't have any red left. That's sad. Ooh, I want to steal probably their red sword. I'm gonna make sure that they don't get a super combo on us. Like, we could in theory lose if they get a super combo, so it's probably... Oh, wow. I don't even know what we just completed, but they just got destroyed, chat. They actually just got destroyed. I get like 80 points in one play. Completed quest warm-up. That was embarrassing for him. I didn't even mean to assemble all the important characters, but yeah, he just got absolutely wrecked. Yeah, we'll have to see if we get the other thing there. Oh, we're putting it in the same spot as before. We attained a kite recipe while doing so. There we go, chat. Let's see how much we get for I spent 10,000 as a reminder to get all these stupid medicines. Let's see how much we get here. When we hand this in with this person, it's probably be like 3K. There's no way it's gonna be worth it. 3.7. We got Metal Crush 2. What is Metal Crush? The weapon attack? Convert 100% of normal damage to metal damage? I think he normally attacks with metal, if I remember correctly. So I might as well as do that. Yeah, gain metal damage bonus to arrows, yeah. And then he has like plus 100 plus, yeah. Let me remove this and give him earth to arrows. That we use more elements. Metal damage now deals metal damage, pretty much. I mean, like, I don't think I know there's this whole system of all the weapon elements. It has just never been relevant. I just haven't really had a reason to ever explore the subsystem. So, like, if I can win without looking at it, it just means that either I'm overtuned or the subsystem doesn't do anything. Also, that was interesting. Nice little glitch out there, don't mind me. So, how do I fall down to the other one? It's not letting... Oh, I can jump this. It just wasn't letting me earlier. Never mind. I must have been too close before when I pressed the jump button. Yeah, I kind of like our monster setup a lot. Like, I have some knockdown, I have freeze, I got heal, I got a fast interrupt. Products are ready for treasure hunting. I think it's for the first location, which I don't super care about at the moment. It could be why the other things get grayed out every now and then, where they like, there's some areas we go we can see all the materials, and then others we can't. Maybe it's because they have multiple sets of items in the areas. Maybe that's why it's there. Okay, Onyx Kingdom, will you ever update the dialogue for this character? Is he still gonna be like, oh, Shadow Chaser? Hello, King Bird. Yeah, he's still like... That's kind of wild. His dialogue is not updated at all. They did not care, chat. I don't see anything new in Quixia, but we've also seen that it hasn't loaded in side quests until I'm in the area. So I'm gonna go to Quixia just to make sure nothing is here. Because it is possible that I've missed side quests here because they don't show up on the map until I'm actually there. I don't see anything at least, so that's good. I like that it can load this entire area, but that one quick time event was like 15 seconds for some reason. I feel like I'm gonna go back and clip that. Just the long wait of 15 seconds into the quick time. Just it's actually getting trolled in real time. I'm also shocked we haven't had any quests come back here. Just so that you're aware, Chad, we are not done with this area. Like, we did fight a bonus boss, but there is a lot more to do here. Because I set up for it, but I guess that happens in Act 4, whenever that happens. I don't see anything in Ancient Cloister. I guess we'll progress with the plot and go to Fish. I guess.
数千年前，谁又能想到鼎湖竟然会坠入魔域？造化之功，移山清海，莫过于如此了。
天禄城大阵是前辈您在辟邪王城的基础上构建的吗？
不错。缙云误入魔域又归返之后，辟邪与轩辕丘便有往来。那个法阵原本只存在于我的想象之中，因为人力还不足以驾驭它。但是换了辟邪，却如此挚爱。
难怪，有些不一般的规律，秘密原来是在这儿。
Okay, nice little fight over moment. Oh, someone actually survived that? We apparently leveled up, but I don't think we got any star points for it, sadly. There you go. He designed the trigrams, but we kind of already knew that.
自然，这些年来，我也曾重新推演当初的许多设想。若是眼下来做，必定可以更好。只可惜，我的事也不必打扰天禄城那边。改良之法，我会简单的写下来，交给小英子。
什么？这么重要的东西？
安心，教了你便知道该怎么去做。
好，我会努力。
Goodbye, enemy. Apparently he's gonna teach our companion how to fix the trigrams. Or, not fix, but upgrade the trigrams. Man, Freeze is so good, chat. Freeze is so good. Oh, I actually parried him. Oh, in your face. Nice try. He tried testing my reflex, and I'm like, nope. When you don't give me this, like, glacial slow attack, I can actually parry.
那个时候，天禄城外的战场比后来的很有秩序，大不不小。魔族现身西陵前的半路，
That is a big wall of text.
他们打算进入混沌通道去毁界，并且扰乱了城中空间，致使辟邪无法传信，无法轻易撤离，战至几近灭族。
天哪！
I do like that I could see the demons before they actually did anything. It's a nice touch. Also, we're building morale so quickly with our new setup. I think we're getting it like every 3 fights or so. It's kind of wild. I do like in this game that if you start attacking, you can cancel your attack into another skill. So there is like animation canceling, which was a bit more awkward to do with the other character because he kept jumping in the air, which disables certain things. So I definitely think Bei Lao's moveset is just much smoother overall compared to his predecessors. Like, I really want to stay grounded because I can have full control of the character. He's given me a big info dump and all I want to do is fish. Listen. Just listen, I know you want me to really care about your in-depth lore. I just want to fish. Listen. Like you don't understand how much I don't care. Okay, there we go. Like, listen, he's giving like this big deep lore about how like, oh, you know, Skyok was cut off from other civilizations, and when GuJian was in the other place that inspired me to build the trigrams and blah blah blah. And I'm like, listen, I just want to capture the pale worm. There we go, chat. We've now officially acquired everything that I can think of from fishing minigame. Yeah, he really is just like lore, like the seagulls. So bad. It is true. I'm like, listen, don't info dump me. It's fine. You don't need to tell me about it. We've literally experienced the past at this point. It's fine. I don't need it to be supplemented further with additional rantings about the trigrams. Yeah, I was gonna say meanwhile, yeah. I was scared that if I went into the fishing minigame, it would break the dialogue, and I didn't really want to miss out for the people that did want to read that. But I for one, did not want to read it because I wanted to go fish. Something Fortnite, like 5 lines of dialogue, and I'm like, listen, I am not reading that. I'm sorry. That's just an unfriendly block of text on something that I only, like, tangentially care about.
数千年后亲眼看到自己的陵墓，是什么滋味？
你不早就先我一步了？虽说这里面空荡荡的，一具尸骨都没有，阴宅却总还要早。毕竟我可是婉拒了天界送来的仙丹，若是不正正经经死上那么一回，怎么也说不过去。
什么仙丹？
太阳之草炼制的灵药，服下便可去老还童。 化为仙身，
这样的好事，你不愿意？
那仙丹是真的，伏羲也是一番好意，但这天赐年月，我却不想受之。我希望我的一生都是人族，为人而来，为人而去。
前辈，
走吧。 弓已经不在地宫里了，在上面。
Oops. Sorry about that. Dropped my phone. Are you trying to? Why are we having a platforming puzzle? I have so many questions. I unfortunately was also looking away because I dropped my phone. So I caught the tail end of that, but at the same time I'm like... Did you bury it in a more convenient spot next time? Just don't put it up in the sky, perhaps? Give me 1 second, chat. Just wanted to deal with that before I went further. Okay, so our goal is to go up there. I was kind of messing around with this last time we were here. I just didn't realize how far up you could go. I'm also not sure when the first time we were here, if that allowed us to do anything special. Like if we had the teleport. We might not have had the teleport the first time we were here. Okay. Find the glowing spot. Oh, does it actually make... Does it actually want me to make this jump? I feel like I'm not close enough. Is there nothing else I could jump to? Oh, there's another warp. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, there's no way it wanted me to make that jump, but I was like, all right, the seal's probably... Oh, hello, cutscene.
西陵的法阵变快了，我们要去西陵城外看看。
They really want us to go back to Xiling on the double. Boget. I mean, the moment this cutscene is done, I'm going back to the Lotus Cave. Like, you could tell me I'm going wherever you want, but I'm going to the Lotus Cave the moment I get an opportunity.
乌兆的力量正在衰弱。这世上没有无缺之术，它虽然回升，但能永远这样吗？
你是说，只要等下去，他也有可能自己死了？就算真是这样，要等多久？1月，还是1年？1个月的功夫，就够他做出更多翻天覆地的事了。
我的意思是，或许可以想办法找出乌之堂苏生之术的弱点。你不觉得在百神祭所时，思维的反应很奇怪吗？他已经打算离开，发现你有乌之血后忽然折返，不顾一切的想要杀你。这是不是意味着你对他们来说是一种威胁？
西陵城外死了200余人，我在石堆里发现了一点残魂。他告诉我，他们是在举家迁徙时误入此地。那些人身上的血肉都消失了，同湖水岸边的尸体一样。
家族迁徙，这样的一般都是走官道，怎么可能会跑来这里？难道是天然的迷阵？
西陵城外的怨气极重，当年的乌之堂，只要杀死任何一名轩辕丘的人，都会将他们带到此地，以术法挫骨扬灰。眼前的这片土地，不知葬送了多少幽魂，成为怨咒之地。这也是我用法阵把西陵隐藏起来的缘由之一。
实在太恶毒了。那现在西陵城重见天日，会有越来越多的人被吸引过来。
乌兆本就想重开西陵和魔域的通道，届时人魔相争，世间惨乱。他并不需要靠这迷阵来杀人，不过有人误入，倒是让他添补了一点力量。乌之国的苏生之术，似乎是以人的血肉为食。
自从魔通过梦境来到人界，官府就已经四处张贴告示，让民众出门在外时务必小心。可这种事根本防不胜防。
不能直接冲进城里吗？另外，你在西陵，
乌兆暂时不会杀我，他也还在犹豫，因为我可以镇住魔气。他想打开通道，但并不想让魔气侵蚀西陵，所以他要改动法阵，使得西陵仅仅成为一条过道，而不至于被魔毁去。最多再有10天，他就会完成这个法阵。
10天？那前辈你……
我们若是强行冲阵，极有可能使西陵崩塌。这是我最不愿看到的情形。西陵之下，便是龙渊。
龙渊，人魂铸剑的那只。
嗯。 也是派人过来清除半魂莲时才知道，西陵的祖先曾在荒野中拾到一柄残兵，于是选择就地建造城池，并且历代都很看重冶炼之术。真不知是运还是命。龙渊昔年遭到神封，我也未敢轻启。虽然不清楚里面有些什么，但想必不会是好东西。
吴兆知道这些，
他死前应当不知。如今说不准了，硬闯恐怕不行。但5日后是月朔，天时归元，我们有一个机会可以进入城中。
那在这5日里，我们可以想办法寻找一下乌之国。
巫族，
我曾经坠入有着乌之国的梦中，那里远在海外，人去楼空。如果数千年来它仍然被尘封，那我们还是有可能在现实中找到它。我想知道关于苏生之术的真相，我可以告诉你一些信息，你看看能不能算到乌之国大致的方位，然后我再用辟邪的空间之力搜寻过去。
倒也是个办法，可若要算这天地异处，我需要很不一般的算筹。百神祭所那个，暂时是不能动。
算筹，前辈，去星宫陈一社看看吧，他们是大派，也认识很多修道的人，说不定会有办法呢。
听名字，是观星的门派。
也不止，反正算卦他们懂得不少。
那便一试。
不晓得杨平还有没有尚未离开的星宫陈一社门人，也许可以找他们问问看。是尸体，先前没注意到。
Probably the geomancers that were here earlier.
身上有罗盘，还有几张符。死在这里，会不会是之前失踪的风水先生？
也是乌兆干的，可这个人并不是干尸。
他能控制自己的时候，就不会去吃。
什么？
我是说，如果不是因为要这样不死不活的撑着，他根本不会想吃。和怜悯这些无关，恐怕只有厌恶。曾经高高在上的鬼尸，而今却要这样才能苟活。
Okay, come on, give me a minute. Give me a minute to unpack that cutscene. Please don't put me in another cutscene. Please pause here so I can talk about the other cutscene. I need more than like 10 seconds of the loading time to talk about that cutscene. We're going to another cutscene. That's unfortunate. I was gonna comment on some of the word choices they had there. We'll circle back. Oh, we just went back to the human settlement. Okay, that's not too bad. If you want, oh, well, they're phasing in real time. Okay, that's not too bad. I can live with that cutscene. There we go. Everybody's popping in, except new quest cases and stars. No, we're not gonna do that. Anyway, I was gonna comment about them talking about the auspicious time, where I'm like that is such a the localism talking about the proper time to go in. But then it was like. Unfortunately, I don't remember the exact phrase that they used, but it was like, what was it? The most was it most unusual abacus or most? There was a weird phrase in there. I don't know what it was supposed to mean, because they were talking about calculating how long something would take, right? But they just used such a weird phrase with it. I'm just trying to think, like, what would the unusual what does it mean to have an unusual abacus? I don't know what that translates to. Is it like lopsided? Like I'm not picturing anything when they're saying that. So I was kind of confused earlier. I also like that we're choosing not to stop the villain because we're afraid of destroying a city, and I'm like, are we really going to potentially let him complete most of the ceremony and wait for the blood moon, like, in 5 days? Rather than stopping him now when we know he's not ready? Like, This just seems like a really terrible idea. I don't know about you, chat. They're like, oh yeah, the villain will have, you know, at most 10 days, and his ritual will set up the trigrams once more, and oh, it will wait till a most auspicious time 5 days from now during the blood moon. I'm sure nothing terrible will be set up in those 5 days that we wait. Just like, I'm not following the logic there. I guess it's more like the reverence for what was. I'm sorry, chewy seafood balls? Is that what it told me? I'm pretty sure it said chewy seafood balls or something like that in the corner. I don't think it said bowls. Also, I see the ducks are learning how to fly, but not quite in the way. Oh, there we go. They just sent it back to Earth. Meanwhile, we have the goose moonwalking.
Did we just see something we weren't supposed to?
Now we're seeing the duck chicken hybrid. You're right. It's the strange abacus. Thank you, chat. It's the strange abacus at work. Things are certainly happening here. I was gonna say it must be it's the result of the 10-day ritual. They're sending out ducks and chickens to confuse us. Oh man. Okay, is it something that I can craft, or do I already... Where was the... There's the tasty meatball. It did say chewy seafood balls. Okay, I just wanted to... You could call it fish skewers. That's probably more accurate. Oh, right. Did we ever get king crab? I don't remember. Hold on, we might be missing another fish, maybe. I don't remember if we were allowed to get a fingerling of it, though. Some of them don't allow for it. Unless I did pick this up earlier. I know we fished for crab earlier. I just don't remember if it ended up as a fingerling or not. Because I know you can also, for example, fish out frog, and that's not a fingerling. Waiting for the potential rewards. Yeah, I don't even see crab there, so maybe we can't get those. We have to fish them manually. And I know we have gotten a lot of crab before, so I'm not worried about it. Oh well. Let's go get the exploration rewards. We're gonna go one more time to try to get these. Deep gold scale acquired. Okay. Oh, the other one still needs 11 minutes. Ooh. Okay, so I might wait long enough for that thing to reset, and then we'll probably take a break for today. If there's anything else I really need here. Let's advance the plot a little more, I suppose. Before we go too much further. Okay, so we got everything out of the way at least. So we do have the fishing guide completed. We have all the different characters related to presumably some of the previous games. Still love that the gold gilder is just drawn there. Nothing I could do with this quest. I mean, I could double check, but I really doubt we got anything new here. Yeah. I suppose we'll advance the plot just a little bit more. Can't think of anything else that we would want to do at this point. Just gonna go here to make sure no other quests have spawned, and then we'll continue with the plot for just a teeny bit. I'm basically just waiting for the other thing to come off cooldown, and we'll set it up for next time. Oh, there is a quest. Okay. See, chat, like, isn't that sneaky? That's sneaky. I think we can all agree. Like, that's actually kind of rude. I'm glad we checked here again. So, I might have mixed stuff in Quixia, as I said before. I did check there every now and then, but I didn't check, like, every subchapter. And chat knows, I was just here. So I'm not sure what activated. Or it could have been like when we were here last time and I looked. I didn't look after we completed this quest, for example. Maybe it was available earlier. Yeah, chance. Oh yeah, we go to the palace district.
该死的，你就喜欢逞威风，幸好没出事。
死什么死？别叫我行不行？
Yeah, so maybe needed us to complete the other quest.
你来的正好，新的王符做完了，待会儿。
Damn, she T-posing on us again.
原本该是在即位大典上穿的，但后来发生了那么多事，大典也就耽搁下来。
不办也没什么吧？
仪式总还要有的。其实你不用太过担忧，我指的并非即位大典，而是辟邪族的事。
看得出来。
因为真正相处过后，便会知道，你把责任和情谊都看得很重。雨林从人界回来，同我们说了不少那边的事。人族之奋发，似乎令他颇为触动。人间的变化，想来你比他知之更深。但我觉得任何种族都是一样的，人族在不断往前，妖族也是，只是做法不尽相同。于我眼中。 来日可期。
来日可期，说得好，那就借你之言，我也会跟你们一同努力。
Lead a quest promising future. Attained a new outfit. Okay. They did say the coronation robe was ready. This is what we would have looked like. That's just a black version of the king's robe. I guess that makes sense. Guess we'll wear this for a little bit. I feel like we've basically seen the other outfit before because we had so many flashbacks at this point. Where this one is just brand new altogether. Also, I love that just like the slightest movement, the fabric just like jumps upwards. Look at it go. I love confusing the game's animations. Like, what are you doing? Like, listen, I'll do what I want. My chat is that. Poor game. In that case, is there? I'll check one more time. Make sure nothing has spawned in Quixia again. We have checked pretty often here. I think there's a couple of things that we can do. But I think it requires us to be in the final act. Which, by the way, it feels like we are in the end game. So I'm gonna just do a quick check when we go to pause the game as to what act we're in. Like, to me, it's wild that we're literally at the end game of what the other character is doing, but we're not in the final act still. Because I think if we were, there would be 2 optional bosses coming up, plus there's a whole bunch of things we could do in each of the towns. So that's why I don't think we're in Act 4 still, believe it or not. I'm glad chat remembers the king crab though. Poor outfit. I feel like just messing with the physics on that over and over. So I guess we'll talk to them and hopefully that'll be enough time for them to kind of reset. Who knows, maybe this will put us in Act 4.
是你们。若是来找师兄，他在2日前已经回了庐山。
其实这次是想向星宫陈一社借些东西，譬如不一般的算筹。
算筹？
事关对付吴爪，
此等大事，我必定不能全权处理。几位可持我心印，先往庐山日兆峰，自会有人接待。
那便多谢了。
Okay, so the person we're looking for is not here.
刚斗的妆花段子，您瞧瞧。
哦，
果然这里也没什么人知道。
又见面了。
啊，虽然之前已经听林道长说过，但亲眼见到你们平安无事，还是很让人高兴。
哎，上回那位没跟你一起吗？
他和那些怪物战斗时受了点伤，这几天就在家养着了，不过没大碍。百神祭所的支援来得太及时了。
受伤了，那可得好好休息。
那小子要是知道岑姑娘有这么一句，可得乐坏了。
啊？
看你刚才的样子，是在找什么东西吗？
实不相瞒，还是为了那些小祭坛。皇家跟陆家在财力方面倒是不用太担心，只是长年累月，祭坛的消磨破损之处越来越多，我们不知道要如何才能修缮。
昆仑玉真材难觅，重建或是大片修补向来不易。若要维持得久一些，不妨试试少量的青离玉。
看来这位也是高人，只是你说的这个东西一听就不是寻常之物，真不知要到哪里去找。
我们可以代为留意。
那就太感谢了。
Oh, we're volunteering to go fix the things now? So these people were the ones that we bumped into last time when we had Nameless Youth in our party.
家里有些嘱托。
Do you want to give me a hint game? Where is Azure Jade, aka Blue Green? Right, chat, where's the blue green? We have to collect it though, apparently, from somewhere. I mean, we've been to a couple places that had Jade. I just don't know if it's Azure Jade. Let's go see what the side quest is about.
师兄，北洛师兄，
你谁？
我陶宽呐，就是因为三宝跟师兄你不打不相识的那个，你不记得了？
哦，
行啊，看起来比先前顺眼多了，可见是好好练功，没再游手好闲。
谢师兄夸奖，当初那不是人傻放魂吗？
师傅他们竟然会带你出远门。
师傅他老人家说有教无类，而且刚入门的弟子要放在身边多看顾一些。
既然你在阳平，那师傅跟师娘呢？
之前中州的许多地方受了灾，方人馆的人就四处帮忙去了。我留在这儿做些采买，家父也很赞同镇捐之举。师娘说，要是能遇上师兄，就转交给你一封信。
拿来。
师兄，那我这里的蛊虫，
你真以为有什么蛊虫？
不，我觉得也是没有的，只不过还想再问一声。
行了，好好忙你的事，其他的等情势安稳了再说。
师兄保重。
Quest, updated entries outcome, Madame G's letter. Okay, we're gonna look at Madame G's letter in a moment. So if chat doesn't remember who this character is, I'm gonna read this letter first. We'll leave you in a cliffhanger. Letter to Li Xianya. From what was described, the outlook for Yanping isn't optimistic. I can't help you much other than closing seals to ward off evil with this letter, all of which I got from the top local Taoist. On receiving, bury them properly in all 4 directions around your house to ensure family safety. I know you're an active person, but this is not the time, so don't go out if it's not necessary. Also, keep some rice and eggs at home. I told you about not getting married at your age before, but that turned out to be a blessing since you can focus on keeping yourself safe. We got a progression there. So chat may or may not remember who this character is. This was the really snobby nobleman that we fought in like either session, yeah, I think session 1 of this game. And he was basically like the puppy threatener. I remember him threatening the puppies. And we said to him that we put insects in his ears and we would take him out if he behaved. So apparently he has now become more upright. Also, I'm standing on nothing. Damn, I'm good. So I wasn't quite expecting a follow-up on that character, and I don't think we saw that at our first playthrough. Oops, I don't know why I went this way. Okay, so we got garden lamps, we got extra flowers, but can we get the other thing that is here? First, they're exhausted, so I can't tell. Okay, so we're gonna set this up for next time. Hopefully, we did not get locked out of a quest. I hope not. We can never put it past any video game designers to not just lock us out of stuff arbitrarily. Unfortunately. Now that is a creature. Yeah, we'll level Pale Worm up at some point. Gem rewards up. Okay, please tell me that we're still able to get some other rewards here. It's not looking good, Chad. I think we're locked out of the other quest. That really sucks. I think I got lucky last time and we just happened to have it. So I think in our first playthrough, I didn't realize it was a thing because I happened to get the recipe first try. Also, that's going crazy. So that is really, really unfortunate that they did that. Yeah. I could try to look it up later. But in my notes, I had that it was there, and then I didn't realize that we didn't pick it up until just now. Yeah, like most of these other things we can get in abundance. Like I'm just showing that we definitely don't have it. So yeah, that kind of sucks that it requires you to get stuff at a very specific window. I don't have enough to check these. So yeah, I'll check between streams. Maybe there's another way to get it. Maybe. See, it would have been nice if something got locked out if this guy sold it back to us. No additional purchase there. Unfortunate. Actually, I'm gonna go back for a second. We might have a backup for it. I'm gonna see if this is accurate. Exploration to check. Our people are too low. I want to see if we can also get it here. Okay, we can also get it here. Good, 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 good. Okay. Backup chat. Because originally it was I wrote down that it was in South Yiling, which is true. It was there. It was also there with the big tree, because I think we got the big tree. Chat might remember us getting that from earlier. It looks like it's in 2 locations. So, okay, so they at least thought that through. They at least thought that through. Good, good, good. So hopefully we could get that next time. Yeah, that's why I'm like, hold on. I'm like, hold on. I'm like, let me check the other locations in case I could get something there. So now the question is, where does it want us to get the Azure Jade? I'm not going to do that today, but I'm kind of curious. So we could go to the hall now. We're going to check real quick to just accept some quests, but we'll be pausing momentarily. And then we'll see how far we are in the chapters. Like, did we finally hit Act 4? I don't see anything here either. So that's good. Yeah, we have a backup for the other location. It's still a little rough kind of figuring out, you know, what things are where in this game, I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those ones where it's like, is it one of the architectures we haven't finished versus is it an exploration thing? Either way, it takes quite a bit of time to look it up. Crucial moment. There's about to be a breakthrough for my Soulfire Mace, but I need Bow Crystal. Bow Crystal Ultra. I'm willing to trade it for Azure Jade. They went 20 Bow Crystal 6? Are you out of your mind? Oh, that hasn't even dropped for us in this game, period. Right? Like, yeah, we have 2, which I'm pretty sure we started with, by the way. Well, that's not happening. Well, Chad, I think we've solved the mystery of where to get the Azure Jade. It is behind a very annoying grind quest. I'm gonna come back here once just to see if anything happens. And then what we're gonna do, I'm gonna leave us in town if nothing occurs here. Nothing occurs here. We're so close, chat. I promise you, probably within 2 sessions, we're gonna have a bonus boss in one of these areas. That's what I'm checking for, to see if a cutscene triggers. But unfortunately, I believe we are just still not in Act 4 somehow. Despite us going to the... I would think killing a main antagonist should count as transitioning to a new act. I'm just saying, like, we killed one of the 3 named villains at this point, and we technically even murdered the bird at one point, so 1.5. Guys, let's do a hard save. And before we end today's session... Where's the... 3-30? What is this? Chat, hold on. So, the first act was a bit longer, right? Yeah, it did go to 33. First act was kind of long. I don't think... Was the second act also that long? It was actually longer. But to be fair with some of these were, like, finished within minutes of each other. Do you see what I mean, chat? Like, it says, like, turn for the worse, but this was just, like, a cutscene. Do you see what I mean? Like, the difference between these 3 things is 4 minutes. So, I feel like it stretches it a little bit here. Where Act 3, genuinely, we have been in this act forever. Like, actually forever. Oh my gosh. Just looking at it again. I like that some of them go backwards because the Undersea Palace was there. As I said before, like, some of these are just, like, literally a cutscene difference between these two. Like, the 15 minutes apart, which was walk to the location, witness cutscene, next part. Witness the cutscene below the furnace, next part. So some of these are, like, very generous, I would say, in terms of waypoints. This one has just been... kind of brutal. The 9 wells. I feel like this must have saved right before the cutscene. The 9 wells took forever. Unless it counts this, because I remember that when we were doing that puzzle, that was not a 5-minute thing. That took forever. But anyway, I guess we're good. So we're nearing the end of it. We spent about 13 hours at Act 3, and we still clearly have more to go. So let's chat. So I think tomorrow, chat, we might actually see Act 4, question mark, and go into the final stretch. I think I've technically set up for what we'll consider the bad endings, question mark. Where we chose to let the Forge Demon live, and we didn't mend the relationship between the mortal woman and the bird spirit. So we'll see the repercussions of that. We did have like a small dialogue choice between choosing the Shadow Chaser pup and whatever. I don't think that impacts any of the remaining cutscenes. It's relatively minor in scale. Yeah, we'll have some bonus things to do. And then apparently we need to be grinding a lot of bow crystals. So hopefully Act 4, they will just straight up drop crystal level 6, because otherwise that looks like it's going to be super grindy. So fingers crossed, chat, we get there. Also, even though in terms of plot, it really seems like there is not that much left, because we're, gonna go find the Kingdom of Wuzan. So we might have to revisit a dungeon, then go there. Then we go to Yiling, and we're the maze leading to Yiling, and that's the end of the game, as far as I'm aware, in terms of, like, plot. I don't think anything happens beyond that. So from that standpoint, there's also a mini game, which I forget where it occurs. I think it's at the final act, where we get to play as the Gold Guilders. So look forward to that, chat. I don't think that'll be next session, but it'll probably be the session after that. Because there was some kind of like collectathon maze thing I do recall doing. I just don't remember how we accessed that. And then once we're done with the main plot of the game, we'll probably do some of the challenge mode things just to show them off. But I don't think I'll 100% them. I'll do like a handful so you can see the kinds of rewards we get and stuff like that. But I'm not looking to 100% it. I'm like, once you beat the game, I don't really care about getting additional items. Do you know what I mean? It's more just seeing like what kinds of things are available versus like me caring about the rewards. So technically we have it unlocked, I think, on my other save file. So if we really need to, I could probably jump ahead to some of those just to showcase them, but I think that's about it planned. So probably in the next couple of weeks, we'll be done with GuJian 3 at this rate, as we just have to get through Act 4. So based off of how long each act was taking, if it takes about 12 hours to complete, we should be done within 3 sessions. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, chat, I do need to step away since I'm expecting family to drop by. So we're gonna go ahead and say goodbye to YouTube. If you did watch to this point in the video or the VOD, I'd just like to say thank you again for watching. Hope to see you again next time.